So I would let them talk until they're finished, or until they've started in a circle and keep, because it might be a while. So I would let them talk till they're finished. I'd have two ears. One's I'm listening to God, saying, God, what do I say and when do I say it? And one's listening to the download. And then afterwards, when they're finished saying their thing that they're going through right now, I say, you know what? I said, when things like that, or I'm feeling really desperate, it might not be the same situation, but I know I've been in desperate situations, and I cry out to God. And then, so I just put it back on me just for a second, and I let them know, I might even tell them a little bit of my story just to be vulnerable as well, because it's only good manners. She's been vulnerable with me, I'm going to be a little bit vulnerable with them. Actually, I left out any of my story, I don't really care anyway. It doesn't worry me if I've had a marriage issue, my abuse at the time, or anything like that happen, I will tell it. I don't care, because God is going to get some glory out of this. And it will be used, my bad experience will be used for His glory. And so I would just share anything, just a little bit, because it's about them, not about you. And I just say a little bit of the story, and then I say, you know what, and I pray. So have you ever thought about praying or a faith? Have you got a faith in this situation? And then they can confess. Now they've done all their emotional confession. Now they're going to talk about their spiritual confession. And any confession is good, either negative or positive. God can use, because if it's negative, it sounded really good in their head in the dark, because that's the devil's playground in the dark. And they have never probably confessed this out, but when they do and they put it out in the light like that, it actually doesn't make a lot of sense. And they look at it and they go, oh, it's like a bit like vomit actually, that's not the truth, because the truth sets us free. And so God illuminates that, I think. So really important to get them to fess it out, and God can work with it. Even I interviewed one guy once, and because I wanted to do tapes of them before they were saved and what they thought, because they were on their journey, because it was a seekers group. And this one guy, Graham, he says all this stuff that actually confessed about God, that he was a believer. And I was actually a bit dirty, because I wanted the before film, not the after. And he's gone, and he came, so we did that downstairs, we came up to the lounge room, and he's gone, hang on a second, I'm a Christian, I'm a believer. I've just worked out, I'm getting all the warm fuzzies. And it happened about 5-10 minutes later, because he fessed it up out of his mouth because somebody asked him a question and opened him up for the spiritual story. So people want to hear, they want to talk, and they want to talk about their spiritual story. So it's up to us as Christians to allow that to happen and give it a platform by asking opening questions, not closed questions. And so Roxy had said, going all right, and I'm going, really bad, and the dog ate the cat, Not for me now to say, listen, I know I'm a good vet. Don't be going natural, because there's at any one point, there's lots of points in the conversation that we could go off into the natural and talk about sales and specials and clothes and hair. Don't. Really important to go deeper on a heart level and talk about God stuff. So don't be sidetracked with any of these other issues that really aren't